That's right, Spins. I can't go no further.
I should have known better than to take you along, you scum.
How was I to know them horses had run off? I don't know nothing about horses.
You don't know anything about anything, Sims.
It's your fault we're in this spot. If the Army catches up with us, we're gonna see you get it first. Get that right, Vince?
They ain't caught us yet.
Well, before they catch me, there'll be plenty of soldier boys laying around.
If they do catch us, it'll mean a firing squad. It's a penalty, ain't it?
Well, now stop talking like that, kid. You ain't gonna face no firing squad. Not while I'm around.
Now stop squalling and grow up.
I'll leave him be, Hacker. You got as much guts as anybody else in this outfit. Now let's go.
Can't a body get no rest?
No. Not when he's wanted for desertion.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger. This is the field headquarters of the Union Army, General Clement Avery, who is bringing an army of raw recruits across the southwest desert. Bounty recruits, they call them, because the North, desperate for more fighting men, has paid each man $300 to enlist. There's 5 fewer now than when they started. At this moment inside here with General Avery are his chief scout, Colonel Madison Lake, and his aide, Colonel Barker, discussing the plans to go after the deserters.
Vince Cleaver, Jake Cleaver, Granby, Hacker, Sims. 5 of the worst men in the outfit.
And they'll probably change their names, re-enlist, collect another $300, and desert again.
These men will never re-enlist. I'll not march a foot until they're brought back, court-martialed, and executed before the whole company.
Are they really worth going after, General?
Not one. But unless I make an example of these men, there'll be 10 next week. And heaven knows how many the week after that.
Then the sooner you bring them back, the better.
Well, they'll put up a fight. They knocked out the guard and carried off all the ammunition they could steal.
We'll need a 24-man patrol, I should judge.
24-man patrol and never bring them back.
Well, how many men would you require, Colonel Lake?
None. I'd go alone.
Alone? To round up 5 cutthroats armed to the teeth?
General, one man can travel faster than a patrol. And quieter. Shouldn't be too hard to track them down. You send out a patrol, there's liable to be a skirmish. Maybe somebody killed. What you want is to bring back all 5 men and court-martial them. That's the way it shapes up to me.
That sounds ridiculous.
There are a lot of things in the Army that not only sound ridiculous, Barker, they are ridiculous. All right, Lake. Here are the warrants. Whatever fool way you use to capture them, that's your business.
Yes, sir.
And good luck to you.
Vince, I'm gonna hunt up some more water.
Good idea, Jake.
Afternoon, men.
Keep away from your guns. Put your hands up. Everybody! Where's the other man?
Right behind you, mister.
All right, get up. Move over to that wall. Come on. Now, very slowly, take those guns out and drop them.
That's my brother you shot.
Turn around and face the wall. I'll take care of him. All right, you. Get your hands back there. Come on.
Sure act tough with a gun in your hand.
I'm trying not to hurt you, boy.
Better not.
You'll be all right. I only winged you. Here we go. All right, you men, turn around. All the way around. I have here warrants for your arrest on charges of desertion from the Army of the United States in time of war. Identify yourself as I call your name. Hacker.
I'm Hacker.
Occupation stevedore, San Francisco. Tried for murder. Acquitted.
Sure acquitted. It's only a fight. You had a weak head.
Sims.
I'm Sims, sir.
2 prison terms for petty theft. Last known occupation, barker in a peep show.
Bartending's my real trade, Colonel, sir. One thing's is tough.
Granby.
Ace Granby.
Occupation gambler. Afraid your luck's run out, Ace. Jake Kleber, occupation none.
That's me.
How old are you, Jake?
None of your business.
I should guess about 19 or so. Vince Kleber.
I'm Vince Cleaver. You know it. I was in your outfit.
Why'd you men enlist, anyway? For the $300 or to get away from the law? Too bad you could have made something of yourself. You, Vince, you had the makings of a fair scout.
Well, why didn't they let me scout? March. That's all I did was march. I got fed up.
The Army would have given you responsibility, Vince, when you'd earned it. What happened to your horses?
Stupid. Forgot to hobble them. Else we'd have been a long way from here.
It's going to be a long march back to camp.
March? You gonna make him march when he's just been shot?
You ride my horse, Vince. We start at once. And you men will have to carry back all this government property you stole.
What, lug all this stuff
Oh,
back?
that's 30 miles.
Oh!
Shut up. Don't make a sound.
So!
Be quiet, Tisha.
Mansi, Mancuba. Ah oui,
Ah oui. Quande?
ah oui, ah oui.
Pique.
What is it, Colonel? Apaches?
Confederates.
Ribs?
It looks like we're between the devil and the deep.
What are you gonna do now, Colonel?
Come on, Colonel. Give us the rest of it.
How close are they?
I don't know how close they are. But according to the Indian, they're a pretty fair-sized outfit. Probably guerrillas. They know the route of General Avery's march. They're aiming to make a surprise attack.
More power to them.
You got to get us out of here fast, Colonel, sir.
Wait a minute, boys. Our luck might be changing.
What do you mean?
I mean, this puts you in kind of a spot, eh, Colonel? Those Confederates will overtake us in no time. Us on foot and lugging all this gear. What do you think they'll do to you, Colonel Lake?
Why, I'll be shot. And so will you.
Exactly. And I'm betting you want to save your hide as much as we want to save ours.
More.
Your only chance, Colonel, is to untie us. We'll scatter. Each going a different way.
Sure, those Rebs won't bother chasing us in 5 directions. You can even get on your horse and ride back and warn General Avery.
How about it, Colonel? What do you say?
I say we're staying right here.
Hey, I can't carry that stuff.
You must be out of your mind, Colonel. We can't stay here.
If the rebels surprise General Avery, they'll cut those green troops to ribbons.
We should worry.
What we have to do is bottle up those Confederates here in this canyon until we can bring in General Avery and the troops and surprise them.
We?
With the guns and ammunition you men stole, we can hold off a small army. They've got to come through that gap. And we'll be set for them in this position.
No deal. We might not get out.
If we don't defend this position, they'll swarm in here, kill us all.
The Rebs ain't blind, Colonel. They'll see for themselves we're tied up. Deserters, they'll welcome us like brothers.
Yeah, you're the only one for the Union cause.
All right, then. I guess I'll just have to do it alone. You men take your own chances.
You mean you'd rather stand here and be killed than get on your horse and make a getaway?
That's right.
There ain't nothing wrong with saving your hide, is there?
No, there's nothing wrong with saving your hide, except you've got to live with that hide. And with your conscience for the rest of your life. And live in constant fear of being caught, and you will be. The Army won't give up till they've tracked you down. As for myself, yes, I'd rather die fighting like a soldier than keep on running forever.
Pretty speech.
All right, you think it over. I better get you in the shade.
Colonel, how come you only winged the kid? You're too good a shot for that.
I'm no executioner. My assignment is to bring you men in. That's what I intend to do. Alive, if possible. That better?
And after that?
I'm no judge either. Can promise you men one thing, though. You'll get a fair trial.
You mean leniency?
I said fair.
Colonel. It was decent of you not to have killed the kid when you could have. I wish there was some way I could thank you.
There is, Vince. You can help me hold off those rebels till we get word to General Avery. And a doctor for Jake. He needs one.
All right. I'll go along with you.
Turncoat, Yellow Billy!
Oh, shut up! What did you ever do for me but gripe? That's enough. All right, Vince. You said you wanted to be a scout. Now's your chance. You get on down that canyon, find those Confederates, how many there are, and if they're camped or moving this way or what.
Yeah.
You take my horse. He's 100 yards down the trail.
Yes, sir.
You'll never see him again, or your horse.
Get going. Hurry up. On the double. Do this. Do that.
Come on, boy. You'll be a lot safer behind that rock when the firing starts.
Vince is taking a long time to scout a few Rebs, Colonel.
Yeah. I wonder what could have happened to him.
Need a drink. So hot.
Get you a drink, boy. These are empty. You men completely out of water?
Jake was going looking for some, Colonel, when you come along.
What'd you find out?
Must be 100 men out there. A lot of wagons, all loaded with ammunition and supplies, all moving this way.
All right, you ride on to General Avery, tell him what you saw. And give him this note from me. It explains the situation.
Yes, sir.
Now, you have to leave the canteen because we're out of water, but grab yourself some food.
I won't even stop for food.
Vince? What's the plan, Vince? How are you gonna get us out?
You just leave that to me.
You gotta get us out, Vince. You can't trust those rebels. They'll likely kill us.
Stop talking like that. Talking like that doesn't help any.
You gotta get us out, Vance. You gotta.
Colonel's waiting for me. Listen, Vince. Password is Brandywine. When you get close to the Avery camp, you yell it loud and clear so they won't fire at you. Understand?
I got it. Brandywine.
Good luck.
So long, turncoat.
I hope you break your filthy neck.
You'd be on that horse, Colonel, if you were smart.
Yeah, these officers are supposed to be so smart, Granby.
Come on, boy.
Well, at least they're smart enough to get us poor slobs to run the errands for 'em and do the fighting. Hey, Colonel?
If I thought it'd do any good, Heck, I'd cut you loose and show you how at least one officer can do his own fighting.
Yeah, if you mean that, who knows? It might do a lot of good. I might just change my mind about you and pitch in.
All right, Hacker. I'm not an officer now, and I have no gun. There's no poor slob to do my fighting for me.
Now you're talking my language, Colonel. All right. I've had it, Colonel.
Colonel Lake, is there any more of that water left?
Not much, but you can have it.
Colonel, you're giving Jake and Hacker the last of your water.
They needed it. We'll have to get more somehow.
I'll go for water.
Yeah?
That is, if you think you can trust me.
I think I can.
Well, if Ace goes along with you, I guess I might as well.
Ace, I think you'll find water around the bend. Fill all the canteens.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, Sims. You and I are going to set up defense positions.
Yes, sir.
Hacker. You get behind that rock over there.
Colonel, between us, we'll give them Rebs a rough time, even if Vince don't come back.
Sims, you'll be over here on the other side. Here they come.
thought we'd be able to hold them off this long.
Maybe you're better than you thought you were, Granby.
What time is it now?
Late afternoon. We might as well face it. Vince ain't coming back now.
We don't know that, Sims.
Yeah. Something probably happened to him.
I know what happened to him. He just took off.
Well, I don't care anymore. I'm going to get as many reps as I can just for the fun of it. Here they come again!
Keep firing, you two!
They got behind us, man! Anyway! Don't shoot me, Vince!
General Avery's right behind me, sir.
What took you so long?
A horse bolted, scared by a rattlesnake. I had to walk after him.
I knew you'd make it, Vince.
Good work, Vince.
So their charges were reduced to AWOL instead of desertion. They got 60 days.
Thank you, General.
They asked to see you before you leave for the hospital. Corporal! Well, why don't one of you men speak up? You said you had a special request.
Colonel, we were thinking it over, sir, and we thought that, well, since we fought together so well out there, that you might, you see, we'll be getting out of prison at about the same time you get out of the hospital, and, well, we thought that...
We thought we could form a raider outfit for special missions, if you could arrange it.
Yeah.
How about
what do you say?
Come on, Colonel.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
Colonel Lake did arrange it. These men turned out to be one of the most famous units in the Union Army. Incidentally, I have here a picture from a Civil War edition of Harper's Weekly, showing a group of bounty recruits, 5 of whom have gone down in history as Lake's scouts.
Place your bets, please. Place your bets.
Gambling prohibited. That's a dirty deal. You know that, don't you, Luke?
Yeah, I know it. But if Mayor Webster and his pals think they're going to run me out of town with ordinances, they got a little more thinking to do.
Made this one just to ruin the Long Branch. Not a good poker game. We ain't gonna have no business at all.
No gambling, that's the law, Hank. We're going to observe it.
Law? Why, any saloon owned by Webster's friends can have a game if they want. Luke, it's a law against you.
Well, we're not exactly friends of Webster's, are we? Or his county attorney. Buy the boys a drink, Hank. I got to figure out some way to get the customers back to the Long Branch.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. Dodge City, Kansas was fabled in the Old West as the roughest, toughest cow town of the prairie. But in time, it was tamed by straight-shooting, clear-thinking marshals and lawmen. For a while after that, it was quite mild. Now, in the year 1883, trouble is brewing again, with a corrupt mayor in office. Looks like they'll have to call in extra guns.
Mr. Mayor, I'm the attorney.
Place your bets.
Well, it looks like you got yourself a few customers tonight, Ab.
Yeah, business has picked up. For some reason, the Texas boys have passed up the Long Branch for the Alamo. I think maybe they like the name.
Or perhaps they find the Long Branch a little dull these days. You want my opinion? Short will be through in a week.
Well, seeing you're county attorney, I respect your word. Dodge City will be a better place without that ex-gunslinger.
Well, you have my word for it. Yes, I'm sure our little ordinance will take care of friend Luke.
Miss Lovett? I'm Luke Short.
I've heard of you.
The reformed Luke Short. Well, it looks like you're having a little trouble here.
I came to Dodge to give piano lessons, but I'm afraid people here are more interested in learning to shoot straight.
That's the last of it, Miss Lovett. You'll have to get all the stuff off the street before evening.
Well, what do you expect me to do with it?
No, ma'am, that's your problem. I was just told to evict you. Guess you kind of got to expect that when you don't pay your rent for 6 months.
Well, it didn't exactly come as a surprise.
What are you going to do now?
Wish I knew.
Well, don't you have a home or family or something?
In Kansas City, but
Miss Lovett, could I lend you the money?
thank you, Mr. Short. But I can't accept charity. I've got to earn my fare back home.
But how? What are you going to do?
Well, that's the problem, I suppose. I can't do anything except play the piano. Doesn't sound very efficient, does it?
No, it doesn't. Now, Miss Levitt, I think I have the solution to all your problems and mine, too. How would you like to play the piano in my place?
You mean in a saloon?
Well, I'll pay you more than you can make giving lessons.
Well, heaven help the poor working girl in a town like this, but, Mr. Short, you have just hired yourself a piano player.
Stay out until you learn to be a gentleman. Well, that goes for the rest of you, too. When you're in the presence of a lady, you act like gentlemen.
You said you'd have Luke Short out of Dodge within a week. Well, it's been a week, and he's still here. What's more, during that week, he's managed to ruin my business.
He's just been lucky.
Lucky. It's that girl piano player that's attracting all our business.
Get yourself a piano player. She'll bring the business back to the Alamo.
I don't want just any piano player. I want that girl, Mady Lovett. She's the one that's doing the business.
Offer her more money.
I did. She turned me down. She has a silly sense of loyalty to that tin horn gambler.
Well, there's always another way to skin a cat, Mr. Mayor.
Ordinance number 83. No person is permitted to have a dance hall in Dodge City or any other place where lewd men and women congregate for the purpose of dancing. What's this got to do with it?
The next part has the meaning.
And no saloon keeper is to keep, maintain, or allow in his or her place of business any violin, piano, or musical instrument, and must not permit them to be used to the annoyance or inconvenience of any person. Fine $10 to $100. Mayor Webster again.
Trying his dirtiest to get me to break the law again.
What are you going to do about it?
If it's a law, it's a law. Sorry, Miss Lovett, no music tonight.
No music. Have I done anything wrong?
No, of course not. It's not you. The city council passed an ordinance prohibiting any music in these places.
Just as I was starting to get my debts paid.
You don't have to worry about money, Miss Lovett.
I told you, Mr. Short. I can't accept charity.
I'm sorry to see you leave. It's been good for the Long Branch having you here.
I understand.
If there's anything I can do for you,
You've been very kind. Thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Short, but Mayor Webster offered to rescind the ordinance, but only if I worked for him. I wouldn't have taken the job.
I understand, Miss Lovett.
Well, it wouldn't make any difference if I didn't work here. The ordinance is still in effect against the Long Branch.
Webster!
like to see me, Short?
It's not really a pleasure. I've heard of some raw deals in my time, Webster, but this one's first prize. 2 sets of laws.
For 2 sets of people, the decent citizens and the jailbirds. I think the law says persons of ill repute. And remember, you have a prison record.
That's all over and done with a long time ago.
Leaves a bad smell, though. Is that all you had to tell me, Short?
Yeah, that's all for now, but you haven't heard the last of me. Or the Long Branch.
Yep, got himself a whole orchestra. Oh, Luke ain't fooling. Should have been here a couple hours ago, but the stage is late.
Is this Luke Short's place?
I was expecting you.
Sorry we're late, but the stage had trouble.
Did you check in at the hotel?
No, we came straight here.
Fine, I'll get word to Luke.
Fine, we'll start tuning up.
Boys, get packed. Come on up, piano man. Get going. All right, little boy, go. Get that thing out of here. Come on.
I'm telling you for the 3rd time, Short, I can't let them prisoners out without bail.
I'm telling you, I want to pay the bail.
I'm just a turnkey. I ain't got no authority to take it.
Well, where are the people with the authority?
Well, I guess it must be around someplace. Reckon you'll just have to find them. I wouldn't be surprised if we couldn't find any of them till morning.
What do you mean by that?
Well, just that they don't want you to find them. You can let loose of me, Luke. I ain't in on it.
In on what?
Well, Webster's gonna get you out of Dodge by hook or by crook.
Because I'm competition.
He said you got a bad reputation from way back.
From way back, that's right. That's past history.
Gives him an excuse anyhow. Bring these ordinances against you. Now, you bail them music makers out of jail, and the sheriff will clap them in again tomorrow. Now, Webster will see to that.
No 2-bit mayor or flunky sheriff is going to run me out of Dodge now or ever.
I wouldn't try any rough stuff, Luke. Not with your record.
Oh, I wouldn't try any rough stuff. Not unless I have to. Hey, Hart. Hart! I guess you all heard the shooting. Now, if you want to stay alive, you better clear out of here. I just shot Hartman. Nobody's going to believe it was self-defense, but I'm staying here and protecting myself and the Long Branch. Now, you clear out of here, Hank.
Luke Short.
What do you want?
All this gunning stuff is foolish, Short. A real mistake. A lot of innocent people might get hurt. No, Hartman's all right. He's willing to forget about the whole thing.
What about the shot he took at me?
He thought you were gunning for him, that's all. Now, all we want from you is for you to put your guns down before real trouble starts. The only thing you're guilty of is disturbing the peace. But you pay your fine and everything will be all right. You have my word on that, Short.
All right, I'm coming out.
You're being smart about this. Now we'll go down to the courthouse and you can pay your fine. Oh, the shooting's over. You won't be needing that.
What is this?
You're through, Short. But I'm going to make you a proposition. You know, we could throw you in jail and let you rot there. But if you'll get out of Dodge City, we'll forget all about the trouble you caused us. What do you say?
You can all go to the devil.
On second thought, you don't have a choice. The eastbound stage leaves at noon. See that he's on it, Hartman.
All right, boys, let's get his things. All right, Short, get aboard. And remember, stay aboard. If you ever come back to Dodge City again, you'll wind up on Boot Hill. Take my word for it.
Well, I'll remember. And I'll remember you, Hardman.
Well, Luke, I've listened to your story, and I'm inclined to agree that you haven't had an honest shake. But I'm powerless to do anything about it. Mike Sutton, the county attorney, has told me on many occasions never to interfere in Dodge City problems. They like to take care of their own affairs.
Looks like they've taken care of mine, too. Every nickel I have is in the Long Branch. I want it back.
What do you expect me to do about it?
You promised Dodge not to interfere. Give me the same deal. I think I can reinstate myself.
Well, Dodge is in a muddle right now. I'd like to teach Mike Sutton a lesson. But I don't want any mess.
Governor, I promise you it'll all be nice and tidy.
All right, Luke, you have my word. I won't interfere.
Governor, from here on out, you have all my votes.
But remember, it's got to be nice and tidy.
Send these out right away, please.
Luke Short's in town. He just got off the stage.
He wouldn't dare.
Boys, you sure it was Luke Short?
Yeah.
He's had fair warning. I want him dead. If you're thinking of warning Mr. Short, I'm afraid we can't allow that, matey.
But you just can't shoot him down in cold blood.
I want you to get Short. Let's see if you're worth what I've been paying you.
All at once or one at a time? Take your choice, but make it brief and tidy. I believe you know my friends.
Beth Masterson.
Wyatt Earp.
Johnny Green.
Will Harris.
Dan Tipton.
Charlie Bassett.
Johnny Millsap. Jack Vermillion.
I ain't seen so many marshals and fast guns in one place in all my life.
All right, boys, what'll it be? Shooting or talking?
You can't do this, Short. You can't move in with your gunfighter friends and take over Dodge. I'll wire the governor. He'll send troops.
We're not here to take over Dodge. And the governor's not going to interfere. Your friend Mike Sutton saw to that? Dodge can manage its own affairs?
Well, that was before anything like this happened. I'm going to clear out of here.
What is it you want?
Very simple. I want a fair deal. I want as much right as any other saloon owner here in Dodge.
I'll call a council meeting.
Well, that's nice of you. These gentlemen here will represent my interest.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. Short?
Yes. Yes, there is. I want you to fire an employee.
Fire? Who?
The piano player.
Well, I have a contract.
Pay her off.
You heard what he said. You're fired.
Seems like you need a job again. Well, you got one.
Because Luke Short believed the police would harass him once his friends left Dodge, a committee was formed to appoint new officers. Now, this is a famous photograph of what became known as the Dodge City Peace Commission. In the picture are Bat Masterson, Wyatt Earp, Charlie Bassett, Frank McLean, Neil Brown, and all the rest of the men who came to Luke Short's rescue. The most illustrious group of marshals, gamblers, and gunfighters ever assembled for one portrait.
At ease, Captain. Your courier brought me the news about the capture of the woman. Where is this treasure?
Under guard, sir. Even the men here at the fort don't know she's here. Except 2 guards, Sergeant Prentice here, and myself.
Mm-hmm. And you think she is the bait that will catch him, huh?
Watua is Geronimo's favorite squaw, General. He'll risk everything to rescue her.
Well, he's avoided every trap so far. Wily old devil. Well, let's get a look at her.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger. Geronimo is terrorizing the Southwest once again. He has led the U.S. Army a chase, even caused one general to resign his command. Now, General Nelson Miles is charged with the responsibility of capturing the Apache chief. On Miles' staff is a young Boston doctor, Lieutenant Wood, known as the White Healer.
I've been bothering you any? Come see me when you get off duty.
Well, gentlemen, the captain was right. Geronimo would risk anything to get his wife back. And did. Spirited her out of here, right from under our noses.
I still don't understand how they got inside the fort.
When he surrenders, perhaps he'll tell us.
Geronimo will never surrender, sir. General Crooks learned that to his sorrow. By your leave, sir, what I propose to do is this. With 100 picked men, I could bottle up Geronimo and his followers here in Lobo Canyon. We could pick them off one by one if necessary.
Picking them off piecemeal would do no good, Captain. It's Geronimo we want. He's the key. And we want him alive.
Well, the fewer men he has left, the better our chance of capturing him.
Gentlemen, I've been charged with the duty of ending the war with Geronimo. Now, that doesn't mean massacring the Apaches or capturing them by force. We want peaceful negotiations leading to a surrender. I want Geronimo and his people alive.
The sergeant here says there's an Apache scout at the gate. He's under a spear of truce.
Oh? Well, take him down to the pen. I'll interrogate him there. Men, most of you are new out here. Never be fooled by a spear of truce. This is a tough country. We face an intelligent and ruthless enemy. We're at war. Never forget that. Oh, there he is, gentlemen, the enemy.
Is that an Apache, Captain? He doesn't look very ruthless to me.
Apaches are deceptive, Lieutenant. You'll learn that when you've been out here for a while. All right, I understand. True spear. You won't be harmed. Oh, all right, speak up. What do you want?
I come for help. For squaw.
Lady in distress, that's a new one. Where are you from? You must be one of Geronimo's men. It's written all over him.
Squaw. Sick. Many sick.
This man is sick himself. He's burning up with fever. Listen, Captain, I'm a doctor. This man is dying. He needs immediate attention. Get my kit, will you, please?
Get Lieutenant Wood's kit. I know it sounds harsh, Lieutenant, but you're out here to minister to our own men, not murdering redskins or their squaws.
The oath I took as a doctor made no distinctions, Captain. He was delirious before. He said the squaw was Geronimo's, his favorite wife.
What to her? I can't believe it. Just another Apache trick.
This man's fever is no trick. And it comes from a contagious disease.
Granted you're right about his being sick. He's walking right into Fort Bowie. I tell you, he's up to something.
Maybe so. But right now, he's nothing more than a very sick man. But suppose he is telling the truth. Suppose there was a woman, Geronimo's favorite wife, whom I could say, we all know how important she is to him. I recommend, sir, that this man be sent back to his people.
Send him back to Geronimo? After all he's observed here at Fort Bowie, he knows how many we are, the new reinforcements. That's probably all Geronimo wanted to know.
He knows something else. He knows that the doctor here saved this scout and could save his woman, if he surrenders.
That sick squaw story is a ruse and an old one, just to get his own spy in here.
Lieutenant, I respect your medical opinion. On the other hand, the captain has campaigned for years against the Apaches. He knows Geronimo and his tribe.
You can't trust him as far as you can spit.
If I may say so, sir, the white man has been guilty of breach of faith, too, on more than one occasion.
Yes, regrettably.
But that's past history.
But how do they know it? How do they know we mean to do well by them now? We need one single act of good faith as a starter. This could be it.
You might be right.
Thank you, sir.
You understand, Lieutenant? If I let him go, it may be that if you ever see him again, it'll be at the wrong end of a spear or a gun.
I'm willing to take that chance, sir.
All right. Captain Magruder, when he's well enough, release the fellow.
What?
Release him.
Yes, sir.
Remember, come on one condition. Your Chief Geronimo surrender.
Is there nothing you can do, Nene? As you came back cured. What did the white healer do?
It was a magic of a kind I have never seen.
Watua. She stares and sees nothing. I cannot let her die. I've seen death many times, but never like this. Amaz, ride to Fort Bowie. Bring back the white healer. Alone.
On his terms?
On his terms.
Geronimo's offered to surrender before, sir. It'd be suicide to let Lieutenant Wood go.
Sir, we sent that Apache scout back with our offer, made in all good faith. Now Geronimo's accepted it.
The scout insists that you go with him alone. That doesn't sound like good faith to me.
Sir, as a soldier, I'll obey orders. But as a doctor, I can't remain deaf to any appeal to save a life.
But the risks
are mine, sir.
He'd be a hostage. Geronimo would offer to bargain for guns or food against his life.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
I understand that, sir. And I'm ready. I won't be needing that, Captain.
That's an order.
Don't follow us, Magruder.
For his sake, sir, I think we ought to take immediate steps. Geronimo will never surrender.
I will wait in my camp at Skeleton Canyon for 5 days. That's where I want Geronimo.
Your eyes. Geronimo does not wish you to know where our stronghold is.
This wasn't part of our bargain.
Geronimo gives me my orders. And yours.
You are the white healer? You will save my wife.
Get some fresh water.
You must save her.
Get everyone out of here. Outside.
Fresh water. You understood him? Go! I trust him as little as the others. Where are you going?
She's resting now. I look at the other people here who are sick.
Who are they?
Is she well?
She's still full of fever.
You have been here 2 days now. Why is she not well?
I should have been here a week ago.
You must save her. Do you hear? She must live if you want to live.
I knew that when I came here.
She is dead.
You can put that knife down, Geronimo. Your wife is sleeping. The first real sleep she's had in days.
Police cost us 2 graves last night. But they are worth it. Good guns.
As I left my lodge, Chino told me that Valdez and his brother are dead.
We killed 7 of their men.
There was to be a truce.
For you, there was a truce.
For all of us!
Because of your woman?
She will be well again. Call the sub-chiefs and the men to council.
She will be well again. The white healer deceives him. I say we pin Geronimo to a saddle with a spear. That is the message we sent back to the White Eyes.
Seven men dead. 2 supply wagons lost. Guns, ammunition. You've heard the report, Yost. Convey every word of it to General Miles at Skeleton Canyon. Day after tomorrow's the 5th day. Tell him likely as not, Wood is dead. Now, tomorrow morning. 3 patrols, 2 weeks' rations, triple issue of ammunition. We're going to get Geronimo to Skeleton Canyon, even if it has to be his carcass.
I've given my word, and I mean to keep it.
Why, the white man has never kept his. We will give him a taste of his own medicine.
It is his medicine that saved Watua and others among us.
We have taken an oath never to surrender.
I free you from that oath.
Traitor! The war against the white man goes on. You have helped us. For this we spare your life. Some Apaches are men of honor. Take him back to his people. And tell your chiefs we will never surrender.
right. We're going back. Dismount.
They will kill you. We can slip past the guards and ride away.
No. To steal away would be to brand myself the traitor they call me. I am their chief. I will leave like a chief. The one you sent away has returned to free me from my own people. I am still their chief. The only way you can take over is to kill me. Take his knife and put it between us. We will see who leads. He will not kill you, Chapel. That is for me to do. The White Healer has returned a second time to offer you peace. I ride back with him and surrender, as I gave my word to do. Who joins me?
You cannot fight without your leader. We offer you peace and long lives.
Scout Chaparro reports that Geronimo's camp's at the base of Mount Salotral. Sergeant Prentice, go with him and tell the patrols in the other canyons to start closing in. We're going to move up there on foot and leave the horses here. Troopers, dismount! We're moving up this hill. No prisoners, no hostages. Just shoot and shoot to kill. Geronimo.
I am Geronimo.
He's kept his word. Where are your people?
I come alone.
They're still holding out. Now's the time to attack. Without Geronimo, they haven't got a chance.
Now, wait a minute, Magruder.
You stay out of this, Wood. You've done your part.
You've got to give those people a chance.
I told you to stay out of this.
I won't stay out of it.
What was that you said?
Indians!
A few days later, Geronimo surrendered to General Miles in Skeleton Canyon. They sent him to Fort Pickens, Florida, later to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where he died in 1909. Lieutenant Wood became Colonel Leonard Wood of Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders, was a candidate for the presidency of the United States in 1920, and the following year has bestowed upon him the honor described in this article in the Los Angeles Times of Governor General of the Philippines. But they say of all his many honors and titles, the one he cherished the most was the White Healer. In the Mother Lode country back in the gold rush days, very few small towns were lucky enough to have a doctor. In emergencies, anyone who could substitute was in demand, like the young druggist in the mining camp of Gold Run, who found himself face to face with prescription slow death.
Professor Peacock! Professor Peacock! I've got to talk to you. Please, Professor, open the door. Can I help you? It's my little boy.
Yes, yes. What is it, madam? Why do you awaken me at this hour?
It's my little boy. I gave him some of your medicine for his cold, and now he's worse.
Worse? Are you insinuating my product is injurious to the human system?
He wasn't like this before.
The beneficial qualities of Professor Peacock's miracle compound are a matter of record. However, I will not quibble. If you are not satisfied, I will gladly return your money. Now, good night, madam.
I didn't want my money back. I just want him to help my little boy.
Well, if I were you, I'd get him to a doctor.
The doctor's away in Auburn.
Well, isn't there anyone in town who can help in an emergency?
Well, we usually go to Mr. Gates, the druggist.
Well, come on, let's go get him. Mr. Gates! Open up, Mr. Gates. It's an emergency.
Yes? Miss Baker. Well, what's the matter with Jimmy?
I don't know. I'm afraid he's dying.
Let me take him. How long has he been this way?
Well, ever since I gave him this medicine.
Professor Peacock's miracle compound. Did you give him all this?
It took that much to make him stop coughing.
A lot of alcohol in it, but it shouldn't have that effect on him.
Well, maybe the medicine didn't have anything to do with it. I'm Maggie Evans. I work with Professor Peacock.
Well, that explains why you'd say that.
Well, it could be true, couldn't it?
It could be, but hardly probable. You happen to know what's in here?
No, the professor keeps that a pretty carefully guarded secret.
Those fellows usually do. Miss Baker, give him a whiff of this ammonia every few minutes.
I'll try to analyze this stuff and see if I can come up with an antidote.
Is that the alcohol burning?
Yes. I'll evaporate the rest and test the residue.
There's some brown stuff left.
When I add this, it should turn blood red.
It is blood red.
Some bichloride of mercury. Just as I suspected.
What?
Opium.
Well, good morning, Sampson.
Morning.
Are you awake, Princess? Time to get up. Princess?
She's not there.
Well, how do you know?
I left her at Mrs. Baker's, helping to care for the little boy your miracle compound almost killed last night.
What is this nonsense? Who are you?
My name is Justin Gates. I own the Gold Run Pharmacy.
Oh, I see. Beginning to feel the pinch of competition, huh? And trying to start a little trouble. Well, don't worry, young man. We'll be moving on in a few days.
You're moving along today. I can't control what you do in other places, but you're not selling any more of that poison in this town.
Poison?
Opium.
I assume you know there's not enough opium in my product to do any harm.
There was enough to put little Jimmy Baker into a stupor that lasted all night. If his mother had given him any more of it, he never would have come to.
But he's all right this morning?
No thanks to you. Now get your outfit and get out of here.
I resent your attitude, sir. We don't threaten anyone, and we don't want anyone threatening us. Do we, Sampson?
Well, I can't go around arresting people for something that might have happened.
Opium is dangerous. It's a narcotic.
Doesn't matter if it is or it ain't. There ain't no law in the statute books that says what you can and can't put in medicine. Now, if I was you, I wouldn't tangle with them again. Morning.
Morning, Sheriff.
How's Jimmy?
Oh, children are amazing. The way he was running around when I left his house, you'd never think there'd ever been anything wrong with him. What happened to you?
I told the professor to get out of town. Neither he nor Sampson cared for the idea.
Well, personally, I don't care what the professor does. I'm quitting, and I'm going over right now to tell him so.
No, don't quit.
Don't quit?
Not yet. You're the professor's star attraction. I want a big crowd at today's show.
Our show will continue in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I want to pause and explain how you too can attain the radiant vitality and the physical perfection of these two young people. Here is your answer, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Peacock's Miracle Compound. I am asking $1. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one paltry dollar for this key to a richer and fuller life.
I'll take a bottle.
Well, thank you, sir. And here you are.
Just a minute. Before you buy any of this so-called medicine, there's something you ought to know.
Oh, now, one moment, Samson. In this glorious country of ours, every man has a right to be heard, whether you agree with him or not. Proceed, sir.
I intend to. Folks, last night, little Jimmy Baker almost died from an overdose of this compound. He would have died if I hadn't analyzed the ingredients and given him emergency treatment. Do you know what this concoction contains? A drug as dangerous and deadly as any poison. It's opium. Now, if that's the kind of richer, fuller life you want, why, go ahead. Otherwise, you'll run this Baker out of town.
Ladies and gentlemen, one moment, please. The young man speaks impressively. But I assure you, friends, my miracle compound contains such a minute quantity of the ingredient mentioned, it is absolutely harmless to both man and beast.
It wasn't harmless to Jimmy Baker.
I was coming to that, sir. What was the matter with the little boy that he required your emergency treatment?
You know what was wrong with him. He was in a coma.
In other words, a deep sleep.
That's right.
Are you aware, sir, that sleep is one of nature's great healers?
Not the kind he was in.
And how is the little boy this morning?
Fortunately, he's all right.
Only all right? I understood his cold was almost cured.
Well, you can't take credit for that.
Well, now, suppose we allow these good people to decide. My friends, yesterday little Jimmy Baker had a bad cold. Today, thanks to the sleep-inducing qualities of my miracle compound, and in spite of the interference of this purveyor of powders and pills, he is almost completely recovered. Now I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, who deserves the credit?
You do, Professor. He's got you there, Justin.
I see others of you down there who yesterday bought a bottle of my so-called poison. Tell me, friends, did any of you happen to die last night?
If he wasn't good with words, he wouldn't be in this kind of business. I tell you, you've got to listen to me. This means...
I believe we've listened to you long enough, young man. I sell an honest product. And with the kind permission of these good people, I will continue to sell it. Now, if you will kindly leave the platform, we will continue with the show.
Come on, Justin. Let's get on with the show.
I'm staying right here till I make you folks understand.
Oh, no, Sampson. Sheriff, this man is trespassing upon my property. Will you remove him, please?
You better get off of there, Justin. Come on down.
Instead of running me off, why don't you run him off?
Well, now, we went through all of that this morning. You got no business up there if he don't want you. Come on down.
And now we will proceed with our entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here in my hand $500, which I will gladly present to the first man who can best Samson in a one-fall wrestling match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. $500 to the first man who can pin Samson's mighty shoulders to the ground. Now, who wants to try? This may be your golden opportunity to win $500. Well, now, what about you, sir? And you, sir? But now, what do you say? Well, you look like a likely challenger if I ever saw one. What are you going to say?
Give it a try, Jed. Go ahead.
Come on,
give
boy.
it.
Well, I'll make a try at it.
Oh, splendid. Ladies and gentlemen, Samson not only trains on my miracle compound, but he also takes a drink of it before every bout for the instantaneous vigor and strength that it imparts. Well, here you are, Samson. Now, don't forget, take a good big drink. Now, step up, Jed. Gentlemen, don't forget, no biting, no gouging. Other than that, no holds barred. Ready? Go! Come on, Jed! Come on, Jed! Now you got him, Jed. Go on, pin him, pin him! What's the matter, Jed? Come on, Jed. You can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, the mighty Samson. Thank you. My, that was a splendid effort. Now, if you and the other good people will return with me to the platform, I will see to it that your valiant efforts are properly rewarded. I make no exaggerated claim for this magic. It will not go ahead.
Jed never had a chance. Samson was just playing with him. Say, if the professor's medicine puts people to sleep, how come Samson can drink it and show no ill effects?
I've been thinking about that myself. Maybe I can give you an answer at his next show.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
you got anything to cure a headache?
Well, at least I have one convert anyway.
I'm sorry you couldn't get the people to listen.
I should have known better. My father used to say that telling somebody something for his own good is like pouring sand on a rat hole. Here. Guaranteed to cure your headache, not a darn thing more.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
No.
How did you happen to become the Princess Nadia?
Well, the name was the professor's idea. Eating regularly was mine. Until I found out about the professor, I thought it was better than working in a dance hall or a saloon.
Have you quit yet?
No. The professor went with some friends to have a drink right after the show. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
What time is the next show?
About an hour.
I'd appreciate your staying for it.
Justin, you're not going to try to talk to that crowd again?
No, no. It's going to take more than talk to make them realize the danger.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again I have in my hands $500, which I will gladly pay to any man who can defeat the mighty Samson in a one-fall wrestling match. Speak up, gentlemen. Who would it be? A chance to win $500 in good American money. Who will wrestle Samson? Who can defeat the mighty Samson?
I will.
If you go loco, he'll bust you to bits.
Well, if it isn't the young druggist, I must confess I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping it would be someone who could give Samson a real workout. But I said anyone, and I'm a man that keeps his word. If you will direct your attention over to the wrestling arena, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a minute. Professor, let's make this really interesting. My drugstore against your whole outfit.
Your store against my outfit?
That's right.
Justin, for Pete's sakes.
Well?
I accept your wages, sir. Sheriff, you heard the terms. Back out while you can. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a little late to back out now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, Samson will take a drink of my miracle compound before the bout. Here you are, Samson.
Not that bottle, Professor. Suppose you let Samson drink some of the stuff you sell.
Are you accusing me of trickery, sir?
I am.
Well, upon my word.
Princess, if you please. Is that all you're going to drink?
Why, he doesn't even need that much to win this bout.
I want him to have every advantage. Drink plenty. No more than that. Drink the whole bottle.
What's it gonna do to me?
Why, it's going to put you to sleep like you never slept before. You'd better finish him off fast. He's stalling until that medicine takes effect and you get sleepy. Come on now, hurry it up. How do you feel? Are you getting sleepy?
Not yet.
You're keeping these good people waiting. No gouging, no biting. Other than that, no holds barred. Go.
Look out!
Now you got him, boy. That's it. Pin him down. Pin him down, Samson. You've got him. Go ahead, Samson. Get him up there. Come on, Jack.
That's the end of Professor Peacock's miracle compound.
Well, now that you own the outfit, Justin, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put in a stock of legitimate drugs and medicines and cover the towns where they don't have drugstores.
Well, what about your shop in town?
Well, I thought I'd get a friend to look after it while I'm on my trips.
Oh.
You're the friend I had in mind.
So Justin Gates established a route which took him through most of the mining camps and towns of the area, bringing to the sick and weary reliable drugs that were literally worth their weight in gold. Not all the excitement in the early West centered around cowboys and Indians or outlaws and peace officers. There were other conflicts, perhaps not so well known, but just as dramatic and just as important to the future of the country. Like the story you're about to hear of a woman who fought to avenge her husband and wound up winning a major battle everywhere for a woman's rights. It began in the frontier town of South Pass, territory of Wyoming, in the gun-toting year of 1869. Men gambled their lives on finding gold. Others, like storekeeper John Morris, gambled their life savings grub-staking men like
Steve Nelson. You're arraigned here on charges for defrauding John Morris, a storekeeper, of his legitimate half-interest in the Minnetonka mine. Well, now, that's a pretty serious accusation.
Your Honor, the defendant pleads not guilty and asks that the charges against him be dismissed for lack of evidence.
Your Honor,
Mr. Prosecutor?
there's plenty of evidence to support these charges. John Morris grub-staked Steve Nelson.
Oh, there was a written agreement?
No, sir, but I have witnesses who will testify.
Well, sure, I got my outfit at John Morris's store, but I paid for everything. Cash on the barrelhead.
Well, in the absence of a written agreement, it comes down to one man's opinion against another.
The claim that Nelson located was legally filed in both names.
There's no mention in the records of John Morris.
No, sir, because those papers were tampered with. The files in the recorder's office were rifled.
Your Honor, I have here a signed statement from the county recorder, who is regrettably confined to his bed with a bad case of laryngitis. In his opinion, it would be impossible to rifle the office files and change the existing records without being detected.
Your Honor, if you will order those files produced in court.
The court is willing to accept the opinion of the county recorder in this matter.
John Morris produced the capital for the necessary development work.
All it took was 2 arms and a strong back.
But there was machinery.
A drill, a couple of shovels.
Enough to use up John Morris's savings.
The contents of a piggy bank.
Your Honor, as representative of the people of this territory, I demand that Steve Nelson be brought to trial.
Now, look here, young fella, you're new around here. You'd know better than to try to intimidate the court. Now, any further such demands from you, and I'll hold you in contempt.
Your Honor, denial of justice in this case can well affect the whole future welfare of this territory.
And so can the dragging of useless litigation through the courts, wasting the taxpayers' money.
I agree. Case dismissed. Court will adjourn.
If you'd like to reconvene at the Buckhorn, the drinks are on me.
Sorry, John. You did your best.
It's outrageous a man like that should hold the office of judge.
McGreevy's got him right where he wants him.
There must be something we can do.
There is. Pull up stakes and get out of here.
John,
Yeah?
do you mean what you just said?
About leaving Wyoming? Yes.
Where would we go?
Back where we came from. Back to New England, where a man can lead a respectable life.
I hate to think of leaving here. I've grown to love this country. I think of it as home.
Esther, what's the good of scenery if a man can't make an honest living for himself and his family? What's all the ruckus?
Lucretia Mott and her suffragettes.
What'll that silly woman think of next?
I don't think she's so silly. She's fighting for what she believes in, women's rights.
She ought to be trying to get some decent law and order in this town.
Maybe this is her way of getting it. Hello, Esther. Evening, John. Hello, Lucretia.
Come along, Esther. We have work to do before we leave here. "14 glass chimneys and 5 lamps. "7 bolts of calico and 3 of gingham.
If you try and unload all of this, you're going to lose money.
Lost so much already, it doesn't much matter.
Hello, Lucretia.
Good evening, Esther. Can I come in?
Well, of course.
Now, you folks go right on with your work. I just want to have a few words with John. I heard about what happened in court today. What are you planning to do about it?
Esther and I are leaving here for good.
Running away?
You can call it that.
Well, why don't you stay and fight?
Lucretia, I've been fighting ever since I came here 2 years ago. And the result? I've got less than when I started. 7 whisk rooms.
If you want to clean this town up, there's just one way to do it. Help women get the votes.
Lucretia, you know my feelings on that subject. Politics are a man's domain.
Parrot talk.
A woman's place is in the home.
Well, then what is Esther doing here?
Well, this is a family enterprise.
Oh, now look, John.
And we'd like to get this inventory finished tonight.
Poor John, he's suffering from an old disease, maleness.
All right, all right.
Now, in my opinion, John, you'd show much more maleness if, instead of repeating those old, worn-out sentiments, you'd stand up for what you honestly and truly believe in your heart is right. And you know you do, John.
Yeah, there's a soapbox over there, Lucretia.
We'll put you on it when you go to battle for us.
6 mugs.
We think that the Wyoming legislature would pass a suffrage bill if we just had the right man to present one. And now we do have.
4 vases and 4 pitchers.
It's you.
What are you talking about?
Why, you're just the ideal man to lead a crusade like that. A man folks respect as well as like.
How many pitchers did I say?
I'm sorry, John. I was listening to Lucretia.
He said 4 vases. Well, how about it, John? Are you willing to stand for office?
I'm sorry, Lucretia. We're pulling out.
Esther, you know how much this could mean, not only for Wyoming, but for the whole country. Now tell John he's got to do it. It's his moral duty.
Well, Lucretia, I think this is something my husband should decide for himself.
Well, I hope you change your mind, John. Good night.
Good night, Lucretia.
There's a piece of paper around this rock. It's a note. This is a warning, Morris. Get out of town and stay out, or we'll make it hot for you.
Let me see that.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who's responsible for this.
You cannot fight McGreevy and his gang alone.
Well, one thing's certain, I'm not leaving.
Good. Then maybe you will be our candidate. It's the only way to deal with these people.
I'd like to see you do it.
All right, I will. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a politician. I'm just a plain citizen interested in clean government. And if I'm elected, I promise to do everything in my power to drive the crooks and highbinders out of this territory.
Hey, Morris! When did you join the suffragettes?
When I made up my mind, it was the only way to fight men like you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the only ammunition our opponents have to offer.
Much obliged, man.
Have another one. It's on me.
Well, maybe just one more.
Who are you voting for, Jim?
Ain't quite made up my mind, Ben.
Just make sure you don't vote more than once.
See you, Ben.
How McGreevy has the nerve to...
Well, how's the temperance candidate? Giving out white ribbons for votes? How can you stand it, Mrs. Morris, being married to such a holy man?
Get moving, Nelson.
Lips that touch liquor will never touch mine.
I said get moving.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Billings. I sure didn't mean to get in the way of a vote for Honest John. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Billings. Gosh, I don't know how that happened. Here, let me get your hat. Here's your hat, Mr. Billings. Mr. Billings, you shouldn't lose your temper, not on election day. Here. Give me this to cool you off. Have a sip. Or take it all. All right.
I'll see who it is.
We won, Lucretia. John won the election.
Wonderful. That should be just the medicine for John.
Right.
He won, Esther. He won.
He's gone, Lucretia. John's dead.
Hooray for John Morris. Come on out, John. Come on. Come on, John.
We understand how you feel, Esther, but we wish you'd think it over about leaving. For a while, at least.
I have thought it over. But you belong here, Esther. This has become home to you. You've said so many times.
It's not home anymore.
We've persuaded Governor Lee to introduce a suffrage bill in the legislature. If it passes, things could be very different in this territory.
It'll never pass.
It might, if we had someone there to fight for it. Don't you want to finish what you and John set out to do?
John was right to begin with. You can't fight men like McGreedy with speeches about equal rights, and if I'd listened to him, he might be alive today. Now, all I want to do is get away from here and forget. I can.
What about Steve Nelson's trial? Certainly you'll stay for that.
You bet I will. And for the hanging I expect to follow it. This is one case Judge Wheeler won't dismiss for lack of evidence.
And now, Mrs. Morris, would you be so kind as to tell the court in your own words exactly what happened at that point?
At that point, he drew a gun and shot my husband in the back. It was cold-blooded murder.
Objection. Conclusion of the witness.
Sustained.
Your witness, Mr. McGreevy?
No questions.
That'll be all, Mrs. Morris.
I don't understand this. They're not fighting.
Your Honor, in light of the evidence presented in this preliminary hearing, the prosecution requests that the defendant in this case be brought to trial for first-degree murder.
If the court please, we'd like to call the defendant to the stand.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, Mr. Nelson, let's see if we can't save the taxpayers some money and the court a little time. Now, you've heard the evidence the prosecution offered. Half a dozen people testified that you shot and killed John Morris here in South Pass on Election Day. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Then you plead guilty to a murder charge.
Oh, no, sir. That shooting was in the line of duty.
Duty?
Well, I was officially assigned to guard the polling place during the election. Morris was interfering with me in the performance of my duty.
I object, Your Honor. There's no evidence that this man was working as a guardian of the law.
Your Honor, may I remind you that as Registrar of Voters, you yourself appointed Steve Nelson a poll watcher on the day of election?
So I did. It had slipped my mind for the moment.
Your Honor, we concede that the defendant in this case was a little overzealous in discharging his responsibility. But we submit that under the circumstances, a charge of murder is wholly unwarranted. We ask the court to release the defendant and render a verdict of justifiable homicide.
Your Honor, I object. This is not a defense. It's a cheap legal trick. I demand that Nelson stand trial for murder.
Order. Order in the court. The court will stand in recess while I consider this question.
How long a recess?
Until I come to a decision.
That could take forever.
Then who is the judge here, you or me? The court is in recess until further notice.
I didn't think they'd dare.
I didn't either. A lot of things I've been wrong about.
Come on. Where are we going?
See the governor.
The governor?
John couldn't run away. I can't either.
Then you're back in the fight?
I certainly am, and this time I'm staying in it till we win.
Wait for me!
And as you all know, endorsement of the suffrage bill by this committee would virtually ensure its passage by the legislature. And so I ask you, in the interests of justice and good government, to grant that endorsement.
Women are too flighty. Scatterbrain. You couldn't trust them with a vote.
What's the meaning of this?
Are you Governor Lee?
I am.
I'm Esther Morris of South Pass. I'm sorry to break in like this, but I heard that you were debating the suffrage bill, and I had something I wanted to say before you made your final decision.
So you're Esther Morris. I knew your husband, a fine man. Gentlemen, I think this lady should be heard. Mrs. Morris?
This is not the time or place for demonstrations.
I'm not here to demonstrate, sir. I'm here to try and do something about the lawlessness and the corruption that infest this territory, and I know of only one sure way to do that. Give women the legal right to a say in things.
You really think passing this bill would put an end to all our troubles?
Only the good Lord can do that, sir. But at least this bill will enlist all women on the side of law and order.
All women? What makes you so sure of that?
They have to vote that way. They have no choice. Men can sometimes solve their problems with their fists or with a gun. But women have to find peaceful means because they're weak and often helpless. I don't say that women won't make mistakes, but in the long run, they will bring to politics in this territory the point of view of those interested in building up, not tearing down, of preserving, not destroying. Gentlemen, give women a chance to fight for what they believe in. Give them a chance to defend their homes with the only weapon they can wield effectively. Give them the vote. Thank you for listening.
I'm proud of you, honey.
Mrs. Morris, you're a very effective speaker. I have a feeling this committee will endorse the suffrage bill.
Oh, I hope so.
You should be in politics yourself.
Never. There is one thing you could do for me, though, Governor Lee. Something important to the people of South Pass.
If it's within my power. Why don't you wait for me in my office? I should be through here presently.
I'll be there.
Court will come to order. The court is now ready to make a ruling in respect to the case of the Territory versus Steve Nelson. And the court finds that the defendant was actually serving as an officer of the law at the time of the alleged murder. And therefore, what is the meaning of this intrusion? Court is in session.
I don't know what you are about to rule on, Judge Wheeler, but in any case, it wouldn't be legal. Here is an order from Governor Lee removing you as judge and appointing me to serve in your place. If you don't mind, I'll take over right now.
Well, I had it coming to me. I've been a disgrace to my profession.
The gavel, please.
Once a man starts slipping, well, I'm glad to be replaced.
Steve Nelson, step up, please.
Your Honor, I protest. This court is prejudiced against Steve Nelson.
You're right, Mr. McGreevy. I am prejudiced. So much so that I have arranged to have Steve Nelson's case transferred to Judge Simpson's court in Laramie. You'll find Judge Simpson's only prejudice is against injustice.
Your Honor, the Nelson case can be taken off the calendar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Nelson asked for what he got. But I want you all to know that I didn't ask for this job. Governor Lee persuaded me to take it. However, now that I have got it, I intend to take it seriously. That means that from now on, this court will be a court of law, and anyone who tries to influence it will find himself in serious trouble. Do I make myself clear, Mr. McGreevy? Next case, Mr. Billings.
Yes, sir. Widowed and riding side saddle. Esther Morris of South Pass practically stampeded the Wyoming legislature into granting women the right to vote, and was appointed the first female judge in the United States. And all this happened in 1869, more than 50 years before the Union got around to granting woman suffrage. Of all the bandits in the gold rush days, the one who struck most terror to the heart was Joaquin Murrieta. The trail he left behind was marked with blood and echoed the length of California with his famous war cry,
I am Joaquin!
Some say that circumstances forced Joaquin into his infamous reign of murder and plunder. Others that he took to it naturally. I leave that for historians to debate. But few will argue that any bandit has ever been more merciless. And no ranch, no mining camp, no town was safe from his sudden raids.
And the red stains on the sidewalk of Sonora will not soon be forgotten. It's terrible. I've never heard of such brutality, murdering those men in cold blood. I'm so thankful you're a sea captain, Stephen.
Kind of a freshwater captain these days, traveling up and down the Sacramento River.
Well, that's better than making your living in the mountains with men like Joaquin Murrieta at large, and his awful three-fingered friend Garcia.
You shouldn't read those stories, darling. Nor you either, baby.
Oh, it's time for her to go to bed.
Oh, let her stay up a little longer. My one night home.
Oh, you'll spoil her, Stephen.
I see so little of her. First thing you know, she'll be a young lady and we'll hardly be acquainted.
Oh, with the rate you're going, you'll be able to have enough money to retire soon. Full passenger list, every trip up to the mines.
And just as many coming back, loaded with gold. Oh, I'm not complaining, dear. I just wished I could take Nita with me. Could I, Ann?
Stephen.
Just this once. It'll only be for a week.
Well, who would take care of her?
The captain. She can sleep right in my cabin.
I don't like the idea, Stephen.
What could possibly happen? She's perfectly at home on a boat. She'd have the time of her life. And you'd get a chance to rest.
Oh, very well.
That's my girl. Spoken like a true captain's wife. And when we get home, we'll tell Mama what a good girl you've been. And then maybe she'll let you come with me. And then maybe she'll let you come with me again. Now in with you. Oops, we almost forgot your prayers.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen. Now to bed with you. Good night, my precious. Sweet dreams.
Get the little lady all tucked away, Captain?
Yep. Snug as a bug.
I got a couple of kids of my own back in Ohio. And you know what I'm sending them and their ma? More than $8,000 in dust.
I wouldn't advertise the fact, my friend.
Don't you worry none about me, Captain. I'll pack a 45. And when we get to Frisco, I'm taking this stuff direct to Wells Fargo.
There's a rowboat out there.
Some poor duffer rowing himself all the way up the river to the diggings. I sure don't envy him none.
Seems to be more than one man in the boat.
Yeah, at least 3. Well, at least you'll have some help with the...
What is the meaning of this?
You are the Capitan, yes?
I am. And I might point out that it's etiquette to hail a ship before you board her. Hurry it.
I am more king.
Fool gringo. Let's go. It's for my missus and kids, please.
I will take good care of it. You have much gold in there, eh?
There is nobody else left to kill, Joaquin.
Está bueno.
You know, amigo, this is better than robbing stagecoaches. Look, more people, more gold. There is so much the men cannot carry it all. Caramba, a baby.
She is sleeping. What are we to do with her?
What is there to do but to leave her where she is?
On a drifting ship? It might hit something and sink. Then she would drown.
See, it is better we kill her now.
No.
One quick thrust, she will never know.
Put that dagger back, you 3-fingered butcher. We will take her with us.
Joaquin. There's a steamer coming up the river.
We must leave quickly. I will carry her. You pack her clothes and that.
And after we get her ashore, what then?
I will decide.
I do not like it.
It is what I like that matters. Bring that. It is all right, Ninita. You are quite safe.
Safe. In the arms of Joaquin Murrieta. Caramba.
Oh, no. No. Oh, Jacques!
It was a massacre. A vicious, cold-blooded massacre. Every soul on board. I know how you must feel, Mrs. Dix, but you have one consolation. You know he died bravely.
Where is he?
They've taken him to the undertaking, Paula.
And my baby?
Baby.
My little girl, Anita. She was with him. He begged me to take her along, and I let him. No. I let him.
There was no baby aboard.
Are you sure?
Positive. We searched that ship from stem to stern.
Then she's alive. They've taken her with them.
Knowing Murietta, it isn't likely.
I know what you're thinking, but that's not true. She's alive. And I'm going to find her. If it takes me the rest of my life, I'm going to find her.
I am sorry if I frighten you, Reverend Mother. I come to inquire about a little girl who was left here one night last year. She was hardly more than a baby, with dark hair, flashing eyes, and...
You must mean Angelica.
She is still here at the convent?
Why do you ask?
To give you this. For her care.
You are the father. How then do you know about this child?
I am Joaquin!
I see they've increased the reward.
Yes, and every week brings news of fresh crimes he's committed.
Well, I'd pay that much and more to find my child.
I'm sorry I can't help you, ma'am.
Well, if she isn't here, then I'll try the next camp.
Yes, ma'am.
You and your rangers are on the trail of Joaquin Murrieta.
You're mistaken, ma'am. We're on our way to Los Angeles.
You can trust me not to breathe a word. I have every reason to long for Murrieta's capture. I'm Mrs. Dix,
The widow of Captain Dix?
and the mother of the little girl whom Murrieta stole. I've been searching for her ever since. Traveling from camp to camp, asking everyone I meet, but there's only one person in this world who knows where she is. That's Murrieta himself.
Yes, Mrs. Dix, we are on his trail. His former sweetheart has tipped us off to his hideout.
Capture him alive so I can question him. It's my only hope, Captain Love.
We'll do our best, ma'am. Off to the right is the Arroyo de Cantua. That's where Murrieta's hiding out. Don't look around now because they're sure to be watching.
Do we stick to the plan you told us?
Yes. We'll continue to ride until nightfall, and then we'll double back and surprise them at dawn.
They just stopped to fix a saddle.
I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee, and I'm going to California, my Susanna, for to see. It rained all night today. I left. The weather was so dry.
Not even one look do they give toward the canyon.
It is true, then, what my spies have reported. They are riding to Los Angeles.
Rangers!
Put up your hands. Where's Joaquin?
There goes Joaquin!
Dead?
Yes, devil take his soul.
Garcia, too.
Good job, Captain. Everybody in California will be grateful.
Not everybody, I'm afraid.
I saw you right up, Captain Love. You brought him back.
Yes, ma'am. In part, his head.
His head?
To prove to folks that Joaquin Murrieta is really dead.
And you killed him.
We had no choice, Mrs. Dix.
I felt so sure that at last... I prayed so hard.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Dix. Believe me.
If only I could have had one little moment with him. And now it may take me years.
You're not going to keep on looking for your little girl, are you?
All my life, if I must. As long as God gives me the strength.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you the widow Dix?
Why, yes.
The agent at the stage depot said I'd probably find you over here. I sure am glad to have overhauled you at last.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You ever hear your husband speak of Tarpaulin Tom?
You knew my husband?
My skipper, ma'am. That's why I was bound to get this information to you.
What information? My baby. Is it about my baby?
She ain't a baby anymore, ma'am. She must be all 8 or 9 by now.
Tell me, where is she?
I've been in your wake all over California, but always you kept just one move ahead of me.
Where is she?
Oh, it cost me plenty, believe me. Oh, not that I begrudge the money, but, well, for a poor seafaring man...
I'll repay you gladly. Here, take it.
Oh, ma'am.
It's all I've got, but you're welcome to it.
Oh, well, if you insist...
Now tell me, where can I find her?
You write to this address in Angel's Camp.
Right. I'll go there by the next stage. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Glad to help you, ma'am.
Baldy, what time does the next stage leave for Angel's Camp?
Angel's Camp? Now, Miss Dix, you ain't picking up again.
For the last time, Baldy. I found her. She's in Angel's Camp. I have the address right here.
Well, I'll be darned.
Let me have a ticket, will you? Oh, I forgot. My money's all gone. I have exactly 1 cent left.
That's hardly enough to get you to Angel's Camp.
That was so stupid of him. Well, I was so excited. I want to thank you for telling him I was at the convent.
Telling who?
The man who gave me the information. He knew my husband, sailed with him.
I didn't talk to anybody about you, Mrs. Dix.
You didn't?
What did he look like?
Well, he was a smallish man. Sailor's clothes. Big bushy eyebrows.
And a face like a ferret? That's Greasy Grimes, one of the worst sharpers in California. But this is the lowest trick he's pulled yet.
Then this address is...
She's not there.
You fool. A fool to believe him, a fool to think I'd ever find her. She's dead. Marietta killed her just as she killed my husband. The whole world is full of wicked people. Sometimes I wonder if they just have the God at all. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm a wicked person myself.
I don't blame you, ma'am, for losing your faith.
Oh, God, forgive me.
Where are you going?
To burn one last candle for my child.
So you do still believe?
I still believe.
You come here often, my daughter.
Whenever I'm passing through the town.
You don't live in Stockton?
I live nowhere. I spend my life in a constant search for my child. She was lost when my husband's ship was attacked by Joaquin Murrieta.
Murrieta?
The bandit. He's dead now. This happened years ago in '52.
What time of the year?
Early autumn. Why?
How old was she?
15 months. She was just beginning to walk. She had on her first pair of shoes. Brown kid with buttons.
Little girls are such a joy to dress. Sometimes we have donations. Let me show you some of the clothes.
Oh, please, no.
It will take only a moment. Please wait. Here is one dress. And a little petticoat.
How did you get them?
They were left here.
When? By whom? And her satchel. These are her clothes, my baby's.
Are you sure?
Well, I made them myself. And her shoes. Her shoes, didn't I tell you? They're brown with buttons.
She was wearing them that night when I found her at the gate.
Dead?
Very much alive.
Well, what happened to her? Where did she go from here?
Fetch Angelica.
Angelica?
That is the name we gave her.
Oh, and I wondered if there really was a God.
You were looking for me, Mother?
And she has found you at last.
The little girl of our story, Anita Diggs, grew up and married Joseph Riley, who had come around the Horn to California from Kentucky. And it was from her grandson, Joe Riley of Bishop, California, that I got this true story of Death Valley Day.